Yeah, the most common thing in the world for investigators, folks, is they find someone they like for the crime. That's actually the word they use. Who do we like for the crime? Their prime suspect. And then they focus on that prime suspect. They don't investigate every possible suspect. They don't have the resources for that. So they decide, who do we like for this crime? And that's the person they focus their efforts on. Can lead to confirmation bias, all the stuff we talked about before. And of course, therefore, it's a common point of attack for a defense that they didn't consider all these other things, all the other possibilities. Frankly, it's not often a great defense argument, but sometimes that's all you have to work with. That doesn't mean it's Denny content, which sounds to me like there's a specific individual the defense points at and says, they did this in place of our client. This is different. The defense is saying, someone else could have done this. I mean, that has to be the defense, right? It wasn't our client. This dude was almost certainly killed. He's never been seen again. There was lots of blood, but it wasn't our client. If it wasn't our client, the implication is someone else did it. And the police didn't investigate those other people. And here are people who would have been good suspects to investigate based on this evidence. Not saying it was person A or B or C or D or E. I'm not pointing the finger at a particular named individual.
But it doesn't mean she thought that she was bringing the weaker of the two. That doesn't make any sense.
No, she has an obligation to bring a Denny as to each one.
I agree.
Yeah, it's not like an appellate.
But you're saying
I'm also, if I may, I'm here and can make the record myself of why I did something.
You know what? She's a wonderful, experienced, fantastic reporter. And she's trained. If more than one person is talking at the same time, take the judge. And I don't doubt she could probably take a heated discussion.
No, I understand why she's pissed. She's pissed because, and it probably has something to do with her being a female lawyer, but the two men in the room, the judge and the prosecutor, are talking like she's not there.
There's 2 or 3 lawyers at one time, but I don't want to rely on that. You're all talking. And
like the big boys are talking at the big boy table. And the little female attorney, defense counsel, she just has to sit over there and just be quiet while we settle this.
And I start talking, not because I'm so bright or so capable, but just because you're talking to the air. It won't get into the record, or you can't count on it being in the record. So I'm talking. So, and I've forgotten what I wanted to say.